Democrat campaign gets nasty, Bernie and Joe launch rival attack ads for the first time despite Sanders' campaign urging restraint after Hillary Clinton's jibesBiden released Democratic primary's first attack ad Tuesday, targeting Sanders. He accused Sanders of false smears over Biden's record on Social Security. Sanders immediately hit back with ad doubling down on his attack on Biden, accused Biden of a long record of proposing cuts to Social Security. Meanwhile, Sanders' campaign reportedly told staff to ignore Hillary Clinton. Clinton had said that nobody likes the Vermont senator and described him as a career politician. By Keith Griffith for DailyMail.com, published 5:35 Greenwich Mean Time, the 22nd of January 2020, updated 6:57 Greenwich Mean Time, the 22nd of January 2020. The Democratic presidential primary is heating up in the final weeks before the Iowa caucuses, with Senator Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden releasing dueling attack ads in a feud over Social Security. Biden on Tuesday night released an ad accusing Sanders of dishonest attacks, after the Sanders camp repeatedly pointed to evidence that Biden had supported cuts to Social Security. "I've been fighting to protect and expand Social Security for my whole career. Any suggestion otherwise is just flat out wrong," Biden wrote in a tweet. Sanders immediately fired back with an attack ad of his own, adding in a tweet, "Let's be honest, Joe. One of us fought for decades to cut Social Security, and one of us didn't. But don't take it from me. Take it from you." The Sanders ad features audio from Biden addressing the Senate in 1995, saying, "When I argued that we should freeze federal spending, I meant Social Security as well." Biden's ad features quotes from prestige press opinion columnists, accusing the Sanders camp of misrepresenting Biden's record on Social Security. Sanders' campaign manager Faiz Shakir responded with a blistering 4-page press release highlighting Biden's prior remarks about cutting or freezing Social Security, dating back to 1984. Biden just released the first negative ad of the 2020 Dem primary, and let's be clear about why. He's trying to distort his decades-long record of proposing and voting for cuts to Social Security benefits for millions of people, Shakir said in a statement. It comes just a day after the two campaigns had apparently brokered a truce, after Biden falsely accused Sanders' campaign of using a doctored video to question his record on Social Security. The video in question, circulated on Twitter by a top Sanders advisor, is real, and matches the official transcript of the event word for word. Biden released an ad accusing Sanders of dishonest attacks, after the Sanders camp repeatedly pointed to evidence that Biden had supported cuts to Social Security. Sanders immediately fired back with an attack ad of his own, adding in a tweet, "Let's be honest, Joe. One of us fought for decades to cut Social Security, and one of us didn't." Meanwhile, Sanders' campaign has reportedly urged staffers to ignore recent remarks from Hillary Clinton that nobody likes the Vermont senator. Sanders' aides and allies feel that Clinton is trying to bait them with her remarks, including declining to commit to supporting him if he wins the Democratic primary, according to Politico. Sanders' campaign told staffers internally to not discuss Clinton's comments, and urged his online fans to volunteer for him instead of tweeting about Clinton. Clinton made her remarks in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter to promote Hillary, a documentary of her marriage and political life that will air on Hulu. She addresses Sanders in the documentary, saying, "He was in Congress for years. He had one senator support him. Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him. He got nothing done. He was a career politician. It's all just baloney and I feel so bad that people got sucked into it." Hillary Clinton speaks at a panel for the Hulu documentary. Hillary, in a recent interview, she said of Sanders, "Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him." She told The Hollywood Reporter that her assessment of Sanders still holds, and she wouldn't answer whether or not she will endorse him in the 2020 contest. "I'm not going to go there yet," she said. "We're still in a very vigorous primary season. I will say, however, that it's not only him, it's the culture around him. It's his leadership team. It's his prominent supporters." She went on to blast his supporters, known as Bernie Bros, for their attacks on women. "It's his online Bernie Bros and their relentless attacks on lots of his competitors, particularly the women," Clinton said. "And I really hope people are paying attention to that, because it should be worrisome that he has permitted this culture. Not only permitted, he seems to really be very much supporting it. Read more. Let's block ads." Why?